What's poppin'? Applehead Sean, what's been, homie? I can always count on you. Salute. What's really good? How the people? Yeah. I'm going to call CEO Ebron. I've been talking to him all day. So he on point. Welcome, y'all, to Talking on the Gate, episode 7 at the Real Big Fruit Podcast. Harry Wentz, what's poppin'? As y'all know, today I got a special guest, CO Ebron. C74, one lower bang, correction officer, 22-year veteran. Yeah, 10 people in the building, only 2 likes. Y'all got to get it right. Don't get me started. Y'all. Act right. Don't get me started. I will not call Ebron. But anyway, Officer Ebron was good peoples. You know what I'm saying? He went on the job when he was 18 years old. So when he was 18 years old, a lot of Brooklyn legends out of Brownsville, they was his peers. And he ended up having to basically secure these individuals throughout his 22-year career. You know what I'm saying? So any names you could think of coming out of Brooklyn, they was down there with him in the 80s and early 90s. And in the early 90s, that's when we came, the adolescents. Excuse me. The new generation adolescents. And he's seen a lot. He watched us go through a lot, man. And it had to have an effect on him to the point where he was reaching out to us, looking out for brothers in more ways than one. And we're going to call that brother up and talk to him, because he has a story to tell, not just on some rah-rah shit, who was in his jail and who was in the bing and all that shit, but he looked out, you know what I'm saying, in more ways than one, because we was children, and he had to watch us grow up in that environment. So if he really did care, you know what I'm saying. What's poppin', Howard and Chauncey? Let's see if Ebron answers his phone right now, man. We ain't gonna play with this, you know what I'm saying. This man here deserves his interview. He even saved my ass at one time. Hope he answers his phone. I spoke to him twice today. He'll call back, though. That's what he do. He don't answer. He gonna call me back. He'll probably call me back. But yeah, Ebron was one of a kind, man. I know throughout your travels, if you're from New York City and you've been in and out of Ragged Salad, I know you could say, yo, I ran across this officer, he was mad cool. I ran across this officer, he was mad cool. But let me tell you something, man. They ain't make him like Ebron, bro. Nah, they ain't make him like Officer Ebron. Real talk. He was a good dude. You know what I'm saying? I popped off in one main thing. I told the story on St. Last. He also told the story on St. Last. But it's 2 different stories, because he said Captain Sang was a good dude. He ain't bothered nobody. But Ebron don't realize that nigga slapped Big Fruit, son. Yeah, Ebron was in one lower, working in his housing unit while we was in that yard. That Chinese motherfucker slapped me, man. Yeah, he slapped me. I had to put hands and feet on that nigga. By the time Ebron got out there, I was finished with that nigga and putting in more work. You know what I'm saying? And when I double back, Ebron say that nigga. You know what I'm saying? Rambo 79 was popping. G-Matt salutes. Yeah, man. Ebron was a good dude. And he saved me, man. Yo, man, by the grace of God, man, I had a couple incidents, man, with the police. Hold on. First, let me say this. I had a couple incidents where the police put their hands on me and I ain't do shit. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. Motherfucker, police knocked me out in the visiting room. I got a scar on my left eye to this day. You know what I'm saying? Another police nigga snuffed me from the blind side, had me wearing a patch on my other eye. So I had both eyes fucked up in C74. You know what I'm saying? So police did put their hands on me in C74. But I got lucky when I took my show on the road. Because I had a couple incidents where the police could have put hands and feet on me and they didn't, man. Real talk. You know what I'm saying? Sullivan popped off fucking with Lil Bam, a.k.a. Winky, my guy. Bam from the BX. Salutes. I popped off on the football field, fucked around and hooked off on the civilian. They ain't with my ass then. I popped off in Auburn, swung on the police. They realized I ain't understand what the fuck was going on. They ain't with my ass. Then when they put me in the slop sink, I threw water on them in the bubble. They still ain't with my ass. So by the grace of God, man, I escaped some ass whoopers in the mountains. Real talk. You know what I'm saying? I escaped some action. Call those COs names out. Howard and Chauncey. Call those COs names out. Yeah, that nigga Case. Everybody knew that nigga Case was in the visiting room. You know what I'm saying? He was up there hummer stunting, talking to niggas' girls and shit. Yeah, the visiting room was his. Yeah, that nigga snuck because I got busy on the visiting room floor that day. You know what I'm saying? I went to, it was that Brooklyn Bronx shit that day. That shit got hot. You know what I'm saying? Niggas put major work in. I don't got to keep talking about it. Niggas put major work in that day, and them niggas realized I was one of the niggas who put some work in. And when them niggas had me on the wall, and that nigga turned me around, that nigga straight snuffed me. Yeah, that nigga Case. Yeah, man. Word the mother. And that bitch nigga Coy from all 8. That nigga snuffed me too on the wall. You know what I'm saying? He's a bitch. But my boy Mo jumped on that nigga. That's why he thought I was going to do. You know, he snuffed me on some sucker shit. Bitch ass nigga. Yeah, Case and Coy. Motherfuckers in 4 building. They know who the fuck they was, what they was doing back then, putting their hands on niggas' children. Yeah, they was putting their hands on niggas' children. Not respecting their motherfucking job. But it is what it is. But yo, let me tell you something, son. When it came to that 4 billion shit, son, real talk. Like, niggas was getting it in, doing what they do. It was times where we knew, you know what I'm saying? Yo, we run into a nigga, yo, son, that's that nigga right there. We gonna get that nigga now. All right, yo, you know they gonna whip our ass, right? Yeah, they gonna whip our ass, son, but fuck it, we might not get this opportunity again. So don't get it fucked up. It was situations where we knew we was gonna get our ass whipped. It just what it was, you know what I'm saying? It just what it was. They gonna whip our ass after we do this. You know what I'm saying? Straight jacket. Especially if you already in the bang, early in the morning, couple niggas go to Lord Library because they ain't letting 1,000 niggas go to Lord Library. Couple niggas go to Lord Library. You know niggas be gate banging in the bang. 2 niggas might come out for Lord Library. It might not shake out on the gallery because the way they run the shit. But when you get in the hallway on the way to the library or in the motherfucking library, niggas might shake out. But you better believe you getting your ass whipped when you get back to one main bang, boy. Yeah, them police was hands on. You know what I'm saying? Everyone takes a beating. Yeah, son, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you go through that shit in the prison system. Especially when you in the box and you got them sucking niggas in the box who really think it's cool. 6 police jumping on one nigga. You know what I'm saying? They think that shit cool. Ain't nothing cool about that. Yeah, man, I spoke to Ebron twice today, bro. I don't know why he ain't answering his phone. But every time I called him, he ended up calling me back. But like I told you, it's Labor Day weekend, man, so don't even get discouraged. If he don't answer, he'll call back. We'll set something up again. Because I definitely been on the phone with him all day. All day. Yeah, we both dog lovers, but he like big dogs. He like big, expensive, exotic, aggressive dogs. Nah, I got a little Yorkie. I got a little Yorkie, but my son got 2 pits. You know what I'm saying? So I've been dog sitting. But I like my little Yorkie. But Ebron, he like them big ass dogs. You know what I'm saying? I don't fuck with those. What's up, man? Talk to me, peoples. I ain't get Ebron on the phone just yet, man. Talk to me. What y'all want to talk about? I seen my boy Dex popped up on me yesterday, man. My boy Derek, a.k.a. Derek Cherry, a.k.a. Derek Johnson, whatever the fuck, he got so many names. My boy Dex out of 40 Projects. He pulled up yesterday, man, and he threw me an alley-oop with the Sparfit Conrad shit. So I need to start getting pen to paper and start nailing down some Sparfit shit. But yo, check this shit out with that Sparfit story shit. This is how quick the judicial system works. I got arrested on Halloween, October 31st, 1987. I got arrested. I went to Sparfit. I went to family court. I ain't plead guilty. I don't know no better. I took that shit to trial. I blew trial. I was sentenced to 18 months, and I was sent upstate New York to my first juvenile facility. That's Ebron, y'all. We're going to get back to this story. Yeah. What's up, big bro? How you doing?
Hey, what's going on, family?
I'm great. I'm great. I'm great. First and foremost, let me welcome you to the podcast, Mr. Ebron, CO Ebron. Welcome to Talking on the Gate at the Real Big Fruit Podcast, and I am proud to have you as my guest. How are you doing, man?
I'm glad to be here. I'm doing fine, man.
That's what's up. That's what's up, man. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. Last keeper ace in the hole, man. I was blown away when I saw you had the interview with you, and you did your numbers, man. You told some stories, man. That shit was real cool and entertaining, man. We really, really love the fact that you popped out like that, man. That was cool.
Yeah, I'm just trying to keep it real, and all of that is built inside of me, and I don't have y'all with me no more. So
yeah, man. Yeah. But
I miss all of y'all, man. I'm telling you.
Yeah, we miss you too, man. I told a couple brothers in the comments, like, I was like, yo, man, on social media, I was like, yo, he want dudes to pull up. He want dudes to talk to him in the comments. He want dudes to show him his love. So definitely the homie K out of Brownsville said he was pulling up. So I'm waiting for him to pull up. He definitely said he was gonna pull up, man. But like I said, you was there for us. Like I heard you say you went on the job at 18 years old. Am I correct?
Yeah, I signed up at 18.
Oh.
I signed up at 18, and they pulled me somewhere along the line, That's how that went.
Oh, what year was that?
I signed up in 85, and I started in 86.
Okay, 86. Okay, 86. So you seen the best of the best come through there as adolescents, more so your peers. Yeah. That how was that? How was that transition for you to become a correction officer at such a young age and see your peers in that environment and in those situations?
Well, tell you the truth, I'm gonna be honest with you. When I went in there, I didn't know what to expect, but I knew I was gonna see all my homies because we was all running the street. We was all running the street, man. And like I told y'all, I was hanging with we was all cool together. And I didn't sign for the test. My mother, me not knowing, she was signing applications on the chief.
Trying to get you a job.
She wanted me off the street.
Right. That's what mothers do.
Yeah, she saw the way I was doing, and she didn't like it. And hey, I come in one night, and she said, "Hey, listen, you got a test next Saturday at Brooklyn Tech High School." I said, "What?" Yeah, you got to take the correctional test. And I just say, "Okay, And I went and took that test. I took the test for PD. And when I went to PD, I took the test for sanitation. But PD at the time, they were two races. I knew that was going to work.
Right.
I knew that was going to work.
Yeah, I had an uncle in sanitation. He retired in sanitation.
That's what I really would do, be a sanitation worker. But
would the money have been better?
No. Correction was top of the list. Correction made more than all of them.
Oh, okay. But sanitation was big in the 80s as far as a city job.
Right. It was. I liked to be outside and just pick up garbage. I wasn't with my lady at the time. I was with her off and on, but it wasn't silly. I went to watch the girls and throw garbage in the garbage cans.
Yeah. I could dig it. Yeah. So after working with your peers for a few years, you begin to age. You become an adult now. You're no longer a teenage kid on the job. You begin to become an adult. And as you becoming an adult on the job, you start to experience my generation coming through there.
Right.
Now, when we start to come through, we're much younger than you. And how did that affect you watching these kids? Because that's what we were. We were children. Watching us go through what we went through, because you seen a lot of shit when it came to us, as far as the violence, as far as the violence on inmate, violence on officers on inmates. Like, you seen us go through that, and we were just children. How did that affect you?
It's affected me a lot, man, because, like I said, I was from the streets, and I wasn't used to seeing the way you're supposed to be an authority figure.
Right.
And the way that they was treating y'all, I didn't like that at all. I didn't like that at all. So I said, listen, I'm not going to be like them cats. I'm not going to be like them cats. I'm not like them cats.
Right.
I saw the way they treated y'all and the way y'all gave them the treatment back. And, you know, nah, it don't work like that.
Right.
They got to treat you like human beings, and they wasn't.
Right.
You know, they was belittling y'all and talking to y'all all kinds of negative ways. Instead of, you know, I feel like you ain't guilty until the judge say you're guilty. You know, and even when the judge say you're guilty, that don't mean you're guilty, because
right.
I had a kid with the pornography rapist stuff, and they kept saying, Ebron, we didn't do it. You know?
Right.
And I felt wrong, but, you know.
You had Wise. You had the brother Wise.
And, you know, I said, well, what can I do? You know? What can I do, man? And look, now they all came home.
Right. Yeah, the brother Wise was an adolescent in the 4 building, was in 90, shit like that. But I was a juvenile in 89 with them when they first came to Sparfit, man. That was crazy, man. And you said something. You said the term, what could I do? I want to go there with you, because there was a lot you used to do for guys down there in my generation, because we was kids. And I used to see how you used to go out your way to talk to guys, make sure they was all right. And, you know, like you said, you was from the hood. So you would even go to the extent, I've heard these things, you would even go to the extent to try to connect with young brothers' families, their fathers, tell them to go check for their family, shit like that. Like, I used to hear these things about you.
No, in times they came in, you know how officers supposed to run the phone? They wasn't doing their job. Some of them was. But there's a lot of dudes that couldn't get on that phone.
Right, yeah.
They couldn't get on the phone. And they in their cell, they crying. They're scared to get on the jack because they know what's going to happen to them if they try to go for that jack.
Right.
I wasn't having none of that, you know. I said, I'm going to be a father figure to everybody. And I make sure everybody get on that jack, and they were so happy just to touch the jack, man.
Right.
Just to call their family and tell their mother they love them and whatever. So I said, I'm going to be an officer that these officers is not. You know what I'm saying? I mean, they'd be in the cell crying and all that. They'll crack your cell, crack their cell. They let you. I sit right next to him. Yo, what's wrong, man? Yo, man, you know, they didn't want to use the phone. I talked to my mother in about 2 weeks. She don't even know where I'm at. You know, come on, man. Nah, man, I can't have that.
Right. That's not cool.
I can't have that. So when I saw that, I just took it upon myself to make sure what the job is: kid custody and control.
Mac Main, salute.
You in my custody, and I'm going to control everything in my power that I can.
Right.
And if I can't help you, I'm going to help you no matter what you are, who you are, what color you are.
Right.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I'm going to be there for you. Because like I said, the same person you help today, they can help you tomorrow.
Absolutely. Full circle. Now, I would throw something at you because I heard this story. I want you to confirm it.
Go ahead.
Did you convince a dude, a hard rock, he was a hard rock thug, whatever you want to call it. Did you convince a dude to go work at McDonald's?
I did.
Tell us that story, because I heard it before. I want you to confirm this. Tell his story.
He was ready to go home. He was happy. Like, he thought, ready to go home. He said, I see all the guys go home, and then they come right back. He said, I don't want to come right back, but I'm going to wind up right back here. I said, why? He said, because I didn't get no money. I'm going to get money. My mom and pop say they don't have no money. I said, get a job. He said, get a job. They ain't going to hire me. I said, listen, get a job at McDonald's. He said, McDonald's? You crazy? I don't want to get no McDonald's. I said, listen to me. Hear me out. Nah, man, all my friends are going to laugh at me. I said, listen, just hear me out. Get a job at McDonald's, but don't get a job in your neighborhood. Go out your neighborhood and get a job at McDonald's. They were like, why McDonald's? I said, because everybody sleep on McDonald's. They laughing. Yeah, we're at McDonald's. But at that time, and it's still now, McDonald's have the highest turnover rate because they have that mentality that you got right now. McDonald's. But little do you know, after 6 months, you get a promotion. And it keeps going. So you're like, well, I said, trust me. Just try it, man. And one day, I was driving on Atlantic Avenue. The McDonald's was still there on Atlantic Avenue.
No doubt, no doubt.
I drove to the drive-thru, and I think my order, Big Mac fries, don't make me stop. Oh, don't forget the sweet and sour sauce, please. And all of a sudden, the girl backed out the way a little bit, and I seen the dude, and he looked at me, and I didn't recognize him at the time. And he said, yo, Ebron, it's you. And I look, he said, he threw his hands up in the air and said, Ebron, it's me, look. I did what you said. He said, look, I'm a manager. Yo, son, I wanted to cry.
Wow. How old was he? How old was he?
I can't remember how old he was.
But he was an adolescent when he was going his way home.
Right. So, your son, he made my life. Matter of fact, he made my life because I made somebody change their life and he listened to me.
That's dope.
He listened to me and it worked.
That's dope. That's dope.
It worked. And he ain't told me it wasn't out of help, son. It worked. And oh wow. Just talking about it was a flashback to me.
That's dope. That's dope. A lot of people don't know McDonald's take care of them kids when them employees are 15 and 16 and 17 years old in school. McDonald's take care of them, man. You know what I'm saying? When you leave that ratchet shit outside and you go up in there and you be an employee and you understand what the company is about, McDonald's take care of them kids, man. Real talk. They do. But yeah, Mac mean. Closer. Bring phone a little closer. He's a little low. Okay. Mac Mean said the phone was a little low. Shout out Mac Mean, Rambo 79 COs like that wouldn't be many return image. Absolutely, man. Yeah, I wanted to get the brother Ebron up in here and talk about something other than what Let's Say Laz do, because I was there, man, and I used to see how you move, man. And like I said, I told my subscribers and my viewers when I first started the segment, I told them, yo, if you've been to county jail or you've been to Rackett's Island, I'm quite sure you ran across an officer or two that you could say, yo, this officer was cool. But there was no one like Ebron, man.
Yo, I feel like
there was no one like Ebron, man.
I was cool on the street. I'm not gonna change because I was seen I would go to jail.
Right.
I'm gonna be in jail as I was in the street.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that's what I did. I treat everybody fair. And I'm gonna tell you, I love working at C74. A lot of officers, they retired, they gotta move out of New York.
Right.
Because they treated y'all wrong. And they scared that they take their family in a restaurant. One of y'all gonna see him and do something to him. Yeah,
yo, that shit go down like that because I was in Queensboro on my way out. And they had this officer, man, big fat black dude. He used to fuck with everybody, man. He just was the worst motherfucker, man. And when I came back on a violation, I was like, yo, where that motherfucker at? They was like, man, motherfucker caught that motherfucker in the street and at his crib and put a couple slugs in him. And it wasn't a question. That was some shit that he done did on the job. You know what I mean? Like, that's not cool, man.
Yo, you still serve, like I was saying before, I never forget that little black composition book I had. And I used to jot down, like, when you know what I'm talking about. Then they in a cell. They got big days and they write on the wall.
Right.
Or they write a piece of paper how many days they got.
Right.
How many days they got left, and then they put the line down the middle of it.
Right.
I was doing that. I was doing that on how many people I saved from getting cut and stabbed and all that. And I was 2,500. After 2,500, I said, what you doing? You don't have to do this. You're going to keep on doing it.
Right.
So you need to mark down how many people you save or whatever. I took that book and I was going to college. I said, I'm going to do that until I leave this place.
Right.
And that's what I did. That's what I did.
I got a brother in the comments named Mac Mean. He said, Ebron, you remember Officer Val from Mar 9? When I was in Mar 9, we had Big Wallace down there. Wallace. And who else? Evans. I remember Wallace. Evans was like a relief officer. Evans was a Star Trek motherfucker. He was a weirdo. Word. Yeah, I don't remember a Val in Mar 9. I remember Wallace, though. Big Wallace was Mar 9. Yeah, I don't remember that name, Val. He said they called him V? V, Mar 9, V. I don't remember who V. I remember Wallace. I definitely remember Big Wallace.
I think Val was a short, stocky dude.
Wallace was short and stocky.
Oh, that was Wallace.
Yeah, Big Wallace. And my man, Big Jackson. Big Jackson was short and stocky. That was my guy, Jackson. Yeah, Jackson was my guy. Word.
Yeah, he was something else, wasn't he?
Yeah, Jackson was cool.
He was young.
Word.
And, you know, but you know me.
Yeah.
I was mainly being told, you know, officers, I just be patrol. My job is patrol. You know, other officers, they cool and everything. But I stay to myself. I stay to myself, you know. Okay,
it's pronounced Vol. Short, redhead, white dude. Kind of stocky. I don't remember him. I don't remember him, Mac Me.
Yeah, he's right, though. I remember somebody like that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, man. Yeah, you was truly a blessing, man, in more ways than one to a lot of us, man. And when I threw you on my social media, a lot of people was digging you up, shouting you out, man. And I just want you to know, even if only a few of them pulled up tonight, trust and believe, man, everybody got you in their prayers. Everybody still remember you, and everybody still got love for you, bro.
I couldn't do that without God and my lady, you know.
No question. I know what that feel like.
You know, she kept me on the right track, too.
That's what's up. Behind every good man is a strong woman, boy.
Yeah,
you better believe it.
You know, she's still with me, man.
Better believe
so
it, man.
I never let that job change. You know, because at one time they were like, oh, look at him. He's an inmate level. You know, that's what they say, he's an inmate level. Because the reason why they say that, I always took care of y'all.
Yeah, that's the thing I didn't like. When you think about it, I'm gonna talk about when we were there. We were children, and you was a fucking grown ass man. How can you be an inmate lover? You was concerned about children. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's how I look at it. Me being an adult now. That's how I looked at it. That's how I look at it today. You was a grown man being concerned about children in a serious situation in a fucked up environment. That's how I looked at it, bro. And we appreciated you.
You know what it is? When I walked in the job, I almost lost my job. So when I got on the job, I almost lost it. I almost lost my job as fast as I got it. As fast as I got it, almost fast as I lost it. Because when I walked in, I'll never forget, it was on the 311 tour. I was still on the wheel. And I walk in, the bells was ringing, the squad is running. And the officers stomping this inmate out. Adolescents stomping them out. Boom, boom, bang, bang. Right? And I'm like, yo. The inmate is handcuffed on the floor. And they still looking at this nigga. And I happened to like squeeze by just to look down and see who it was. Yo, guess who it was?
Who?
It was my next door neighbor.
Wow, from the project.
My box peanut butter jelly eating next door neighbor.
Wow.
Yo, I lost it, fool. I forgot where I was at. I forgot I was an officer. I grabbed the white officer. I picked him up and I threw him against the wall. The reason why I did that, he took his foot and was getting ready to scrape the skin off my neighbor's head. And I was wondering why inmates was walking around with skin off their face. But that's what he was doing. He was known for that. He put his foot on their face and like, swipe it.
Wow.
And skin and peel off your face.
Wow.
And then when I saw him put the foot on my neighbor's face, my buddy, yo, son, I picked him up like I told you. And I slammed him against the wall and the rice going back up. And I'm like, hey, what's going on? You know, I said, you know what that is? That's my next door neighbor. And, I call you mother, you know? And that, my mom scared, that Winston was there at the time. And he said, what's going on over there? And he said, this officer, he's going against us for the inmate. So then Ted looked at me. He said, you come here, you focus on me. He said, what's going on? I said, come over here by my office. He said, what's going on? I told him, yo, that's my next door neighbor. I grew up with him as a little baby. He slept, ate at my house, we had peanut butter jelly. That officer right there, the white officer right there, was getting ready to scrape the skin off his forehead. And he was like, what? I said, yeah. So he looked at me, he said, I was wondering, would we be doing that around here? And he said, listen, you stay in my rooms, because I got to go in here and talk to the officers, because they want to know why you attacked them for this inmate.
Right.
So he went out there, said whatever he had to say. And when I came out, all of them was looking at me. He said, I'm from the street. I just looked at them niggas when I walked out, and they're like, what?
You forgot where you was at for real.
I forgot. He said, man, go to your post. I'll take care of this. I was on fire. Son. But he told me, the dad did tell me, he said, listen, you have to realize there's a code you got to follow.
Right.
And that code is we're all color blue. I told him, honestly, because like I told you from the street, I said, listen, I'm not there yet. I'm not there yet. I'm not with y'all yet.
Right.
I don't look at it like that. And he just looked at me and just shook his head. And I just went on where I had to be going.
I got a question for you from one of our subscribers and viewers. They would like to know, has there ever been a situation where you were assaulted by an inmate?
Yeah, but when you say assault, you see, I call it defending myself.
Conrad K, Killer in the building. He said, give Ebron his love, little killer from Fort Greene. You remember him. Killer in the building. Yeah, he in the building. Yeah, so they wanted to know, have it ever been a situation where you were assaulted by an inmate?
When you say assaulted, like I said, I defend myself and came at me. So you got they gonna call that assault.
Yeah, exactly. That's what basically it. So an inmate came at you before.
He came at me. Well, he got what he came for.
Okay, cool. That's your answer. There's your answer.
You got what he came. You know, you gotta look at it like this. It's gonna happen. Somebody's not gonna, somebody's gonna think you smell like candy.
And try you.
And try you.
Right.
But what you have to do is make an example out of that one, so the other one be like, yo, he ain't nothing else for you.
Yeah, leave that alone.
He ain't doing.
Absolutely. Yeah, I checked out the video you sent me from Dep Raw. Well, he was Dep when I was there. I understand he eventually became a warden. But I checked out the video you sent me. It was very informative. I didn't know his story. Yeah, I didn't know his story. I didn't know he was a 40 Project boy out of Queens. And I didn't know he played ball. I didn't know he had a scholarship, all that shit. It was dope. I even screen recorded some of it and threw it on my social media.
That's great. He
Yeah, because he was a good guy, man. I remember vividly when he was the dep. We were all up in Fort Upper, being the boys, doing what we do. And he came up there and he tried to school us. He was like, yo, check it out. I want to create some program houses, but I wanted to start with y'all. And we was like, programs, man, we ain't going no fucking program. We try to smoke weed and run around this building. He was like, all right. But we should have took that alley-oop, man, because he tried to make sure we got our GEDs and all that shit before we went upstate. But we didn't listen to him. We didn't listen to him.
Sometimes it take a little time.
Yeah, I recognize now, like, what he was trying to do. I listened to that man speak today, and I was like, wow, he was definitely trying to reach out to us, but we didn't realize it. So shout out to Mr. Robinson, a.k.a. Dep Rob, a.k.a. Warden Rob. Yeah, he was good people. Yeah, man, I want to thank you, man, Ebron, man, for answering your phone, calling back, and talking to my people, man.
Listen, I want to tell you and your people, I always know you already made it. You doing great out there.
Thank you, brother. Thank you.
And I want the rest of them to do great, you know. And as you heard Walker Robbins said, and I love him. He's like my mentor.
Right.
He said, listen, fellas, and what he said is true. I want y'all to reach for the moon. Shoot for the moon. And even if you miss that moon and don't reach it, when you fall, at least you're going to land on the star.
Okay. I like that. Oh, man. I like that. Thank you, brother, for tapping in with the peoples, man. We're going to stay in touch. I'm going to be on your line. You're going to keep me informed of some things, man. And I'm going to check you out on St. Labs. All right, brother. Peace. There you have it, brothers. I delivered. I told y'all I was going to have the CEO Ebron on the jack, and the man delivered. What's good with y'all? 20 people in here, 22 likes. Y'all know I can't complain, man. This is how I like it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, CO's getting knocked out at Racket Challenge. Yeah, man. That shit crazy. I ain't never knocked no CO out. I ain't gonna sit here and lie to you. I ain't never did no shit like that. Motherfuckers had me walking around with true eye jammies, though. Dirty motherfuckers in C74. Word up, killing the building. How the chance it's happening. Yeah, man, this go down. It go down, man. It really do, man. It really do. You know, it's a Saturday night. I ain't gonna keep y'all on here all night. You know what I'm saying? It's Labor Day weekend. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna rap with y'all for a couple more minutes and I'm gonna get up out of here. Go get me some rest. It's my only day off. But I had to get back on here because Ebron wanted to speak to the people. And I got to keep my talking on the gate rolling. So I pulled up and I delivered y'all talking on the gate, episode 7, with my special guest, CEO Ebron, C74, one lower, 22-year veteran, working in the Bang, Adamant Say, population, you name it, because one lower changed so many times, man. And he was down there for all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like he said, he went on the job in 86. You can imagine the motherfuckers that was his peers in 86 that he had to motherfucker secure. When did you finally start putting work in while in those mountains? I stopped putting work in when I came to the realization that I was going to make it out. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to be real with you, son. I blew trial in 1993. And call me naive. Call me silly. I thought the world was going to end in 2000 like everybody else. There's a lot of motherfuckers who thought the same. I blew trial in 93. I thought the world was going to end in 2000 and it's going to be over. We all just going to die. I'm just going to die in jail. When that motherfucking shit said 2000, 12 p.m., 1 p.m., 1 a.m., 2 a.m., and the world wasn't stopping, I said, damn, I got 8 more years to the board. It's time to change shit up. So I changed some things up with my bed. I start doing some soul searching. I started plotting on how I wanted my exit to be. But as far as putting work in, I'm going to say I stopped putting work in, man, when my wife came into my life. I ain't have to do that shit no more, man. Word. She was all the reason not to. I'm going to be real with you. But don't get it fucked up. I did have to bend the nigga up. I bent one nigga up while I was married. Yo, this is my word. I was waiting for my first trailer and I had to do this nigga filthy. Word to mother. I was waiting for my first trailer. Because you get married, then you gotta wait 6 months, put an application in. So I'm waiting those 6 months. I got married in March. I think I jumped on this nigga in May. Word to mother. Yeah, man, nigga was playing games with some waffles in the mess hall early in the morning. Word, son. Big fruit. Curling 225 pounds on the long ball. You know what I'm saying? I'm acting a fool out there. This nigga, it's 6 niggas in the mess hall. He giving a nigga 3 waffles. Nah, we not doing that. I don't give a fuck if you black, you white, you Spanish, you big, you small, you short, you tall. If I'm out my motherfucking bed 8 o'clock in the morning, I'm hungry. And you got 1,000 waffles over there. You gonna give me more than 3, man. Straight jagged. Yeah, I had to toss a nigga up over some waffles. Because at the end of the day, that's what it was about. Those motherfucking waffles. Real talk. Nigga playing games. Uncle Fu, what's poppin'? What's poppin', nephew? How you? Yeah, son, we come through the mess hall. It's only 4 niggas. Everybody's entitled to 3. But you still got 200. Nah, let me get 3 more of those. And I shouldn't have had to ask, son. You should have been giving everybody 5, 6 waffles. It's only 4 of us. We should have been telling you, nah, I'm good. I don't want no more. That's how that shit should have went. Fuck out of here, nigga. You ever seen an inmate who did dirty on the streets? Yeah. I seen niggas I did dirty on the streets. Absolutely. Every time I go to New York, I run into niggas. That thing be with me, though. So, man, listen. I don't step in New York City without the thing. You know what I'm saying? If I ain't got the thing, the people's got the thing. You know what I'm saying? Man, motherfuckers got license to carry, man. Real talk. Yo, let me tell you something, Chelsea. Fuck running to niggas in the street. I ran into niggas in prison after that. Like, niggas know what it is, son. Listen, when you ain't no curve in my vertebrae, it is what it is, nigga. What we gonna do? Like, what we gonna do? You know what I'm saying? I run into a nigga like, what we gonna do? We gonna act a fool? We can act a fool, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I ain't looking for no problems, but I ain't running from nothing. Fuck out of here. These niggas got me fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Nah, I ain't running from nothing. I don't want no problems. But I ain't running from nothing because I know I did shit and shit go full circle. Shit got to come back to you. But you better believe I've always been on point. Real talk. And see, that's where a lot of niggas slip. You got niggas who did shit, went to jail for 25 years, 30 years. They happy to be home. Yo, man, niggas ain't forget what the fuck you did. The streets ain't forget that shit, so you better move accordingly. Yeah. But a lot of motherfuckers don't think like that. They be so happy to be home. They be running amok. They be in places they ain't supposed to be. Niggas know they there. Niggas be slipping, shut. Not big fruit. Nah, son. We not doing that. I work too hard, kid. We are not doing that. Yeah, man. Shout out Ebron, man. CO Ebron, man. He came through and represented, man. You know, he gave y'all a different aspect. I think I'm getting better as a journalist with my questions. I really do, man. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to tap in with him on a different level than all that rah-rah shit. You know what I'm saying? I leave that shit to St. Labs. That's what we do at St. Labs. Over at St. Labs, we make movies. On Talking on the Gate, on Wednesdays and Saturdays, on the Real Big Fruit podcast, we try to give positive, informative information as well as inspirational conversations. That's what we do here. You know what I'm saying? Tomorrow, oh shit, I might not do brunch, man. I'm so sorry. Yeah, man, I might have to go scoop my wife up tomorrow early. So I might not do brunch. But if I do, y'all gonna know. But as of right now, don't plan on it. Don't plan on it. The only thing I might do tomorrow is I might sneak up in here and do a recording of the boys. Tony Stark, salute to the panel. Stay up. One One love, kid. I like that Tony Stark's Iron Man. Yeah, man, I'm on my CNN shit, man. I told y'all I'm trying to be the Arsenio Hall of this shit for the peoples. Y'all need more females that have been locked up in the podcast. Listen, man, you blowing it up. Yo, Chauncey, man, you keep blowing it up. You keep blowing it up. I already told my people, if you following me on Instagram, you know what I'm saying? You following me on Facebook, and you be checking out my little post on YouTube, you are well aware of the fact that we are going to start doing a ladies' night on my show. And on that ladies' nights, we are going to highlight females, whether they are successful after incarceration. That's very important. They must be successful after their incarceration. We're going to have some women who can speak on being successful after their incarceration. Shout out the homegirl Shatara repping Brooklyn. She going to come through and do that. You know what I'm saying? I also got the big homie Sharon out of LG, who's going to talk about long-term incarceration as a woman because she did her numbers. That's the big homie out of LG. And then I got a couple of female entrepreneurs. I'm studying their bios right now. Shout out to my little cousin Nayasa. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Also, shout out to Tijuana, my man Leon White. That's family. We go back to junior high school. You know what I'm saying? And shout out my cousin Chrissy. I got 3 female entrepreneurs. I need to be studying their bios. So when I interview these women, my journalism is right exact. See, it's different when I got the fellas on the phone. I let them do what they do. I interject here and there. But with these women, I got to roll out the red carpet. I got to do them right. So I'm taking the time to study their bios before I actually interview them. But it's going to be a ladies' night. It's going to be a ladies' night on the podcast. Absolutely. Yeah, I'm working on it, brother. I work 2 jobs. I got a wife. Listen, man, I'm working on it. When I sat here and said I'm studying their bios, I can't tell you the last time I studied any motherfucking thing. So it's like going to school all over. You know what I'm saying? So I'm working on it. Trust me, I'm working on it. And they not going nowhere. They my people. You know what I'm saying? So they gonna be here. You know what I'm saying? Like they said, man, this is this ain't a sprint race. This is a fucking marathon. You know what I'm saying? So the longer I'm here, the better. Real talk. You know what I mean? Yeah, I've been here for 45 plus minutes. I wanted to give y'all what I said I was going to give y'all. It's 16 of y'all in here with 26 likes. I ain't got no complaints whatsoever. As far as I'm concerned, it was a great night, and I appreciate y'all. Shout out to Ebron for coming through and representing. Shout out to St. Last for throwing that alley-oop. Y'all know how we do. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all the homies from Killer, Mac Ming, all the C74 homeboys that crossed paths with Ebron that came through and showed them some love. Salute. I appreciate y'all. And all my regulars that come through and check me out. Shout out to Applehead Sean, Howard and Chauncey, Ramble 79, Abdul Shakur. Y'all know y'all my people. You know what I'm saying? I fucks with y'all. Real talk. If y'all don't see me tomorrow, definitely keep your eyes open for a recording of the boys dropping sometime tomorrow. If not, first thing Monday morning. Once again, it's Labor Day weekend. Y'all be safe out there. Don't drink and drive. Don't have no paraphernalia in your car. No open bottles. None of that shit. We are not trying to be sitting in the can for the weekend, waiting for no motherfucking judge for some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? So y'all be careful out there. Y'all enjoy y'all weekend. And I'm going to talk to y'all as soon as possible. Salute.